Welcome to the What's Good podcast with your boy, Mikey Henk. We got some of the gang with us, you know what I'm saying? And today we're going to talk about a few things. Logan asked me what a few things are.
What are the few things, man?
First off, why we made the podcast is being executively produced by my boy, Nick, Thick Nick Teresi. That's not true. He's really good on the court, though. Anyway, why we make this podcast? One reason and one reason only. Hey, Beans! Hey, Beans!
Beans, why are you taking my blue moon?
Beans, I'm trying to make a podcast, baby!
Hey, I'll beat your ass, bro.
Why'd you take my blue moon?
Okay, let's preface this by saying we just watched a lot of like silly YouTube videos, you know, classic. So we're feeling kind of goofy. But we made this. I wanted to make this because my guy Niall was telling me like, hey, yeah. First of all, Niall can't hoop. He sucks at like most of what he does. Definitely Rocket League, but that's for another story. No. Oh. Anyway, sorry, Niall. Sorry. Back on him is that. He was like, yo, you should make a podcast, you should make a podcast, you should make a podcast. He's like, I want more content. And as like some of you may well know, I have like my Twitter, which is like a constant stream of my thoughts, and like that's what I want it to be, so that if any of my homies that live in, you know, different area codes ever want to like catch up with your boy but don't have time or whatever, just go check Mike's Twitter, and then you'll be like, oh, he had a burger today. Cool. You know what I'm saying? And so like, but I get that like y'all want more content. I get it. So what I want the podcast to be, I get it. Y'all fuck it's your boy, right? Y'all fuck with the brand, baby. Y'all subscribe, baby. Anyway, so I wanted this to feel like when you're just at the crib chilling, talking with your homies. You know what I'm saying? Like the Twitter. The Twitter is like if you're missing like, you know, Mike's thoughts, but the podcast is gonna be if you miss hanging out with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get it? Y'all get it? Okay. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Today we're gonna talk about first thing that I do want to talk about.
Chicks.
No, we're not talking about, oh my god. No.
Wait. Do you want to introduce people?
That's great. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea, Nick. So, over to my left, we got Kim, Martin, Tim, as you may know her. We got Dogan in the corner. He lives here. We got Beans. Beans got a full-time job. we got Kevin's over there. He's a coach. We got Ted, part of the whole Tim and Ted thing, and then we got Nick off camera, executive producing it. So Thick Nick, balling.
Ted is not on camera, Mike.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
It's Tim and Ted.
Yeah.
They get it.
Yeah, they get it. He's here. Alright.
He got that Modelo, bro.
Yeah, he's got the Modelo. So, yes. First things first, Modelo, hit the sponsor. Glade, Lord knows we need more of it. Hit the sponsor. Shall we begin our first topic?
Yeah.
Alright. The first topic. Harken back about a month ago. Ultra Miami was happening. It was day one, night one closing. It was about a month ago. What's today? March 26th? It was like, yeah, it was about a month ago.
It is a month.
Take my word for it. Mike knows what he's talking about. He's fired this. Being hit me with the Snapchat.
This dude retarded.
Can't say that online.
Yeah, you can't.
Cut.
We were talking about this earlier. Like, Mike knows.
He's definitely gonna say
Beans goes up and says,
I vote to replace it with Ed.
We're the same. We have the same birthday. We're the same age.
Yeah, exactly. So we
yeah,
can switch you
Max,
out.
same birthday, same age. Kind of goes together.
Same birthday, same age though. That's a strong case. Strong case.
We're both Latino. Like, look at it.
You ain't in any of
You're
the
not
minority
in any
picks.
You're not even drinking Modelo.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're a poser. You're a poser.
I got the fade, bro.
Alright.
You want to talk about it?
No.
You want
We
to
don't
talk
have to.
about it?
I'm not cutting this.
None of it's cut. It's the also okay. Before we start. This is first podcast. It's gonna be trash. If y'all listening to it, I appreciate it or whatever. Niall, again, what's good?
If you make it this far, I'm sorry.
No,
Everyone just stops watching at this point.
no.
There's
Passing
a
it
lot
back
of
was
noises
impressive.
going on right now, and I feel like we need to eliminate those and have one person talking.
That's why we brought Max.
Not gonna lie, your feet are like right in front of me.
Mine?
Yes, that's literally you.
Okay, can you hear us better now? Okay. So, Ultra Miami 2019. First of all, low-key, it was a trash festival. Not a trash festival, but don't really want to go anymore. Yeah, well, no, that was Coachella. Either way.
I have herpes.
Yeah, but it's just like all on concrete and like...
But imagine the shows.
Yeah, the shows would be sick.
All of them.
But, speaking of the shows and how awesome they were,
That'd be nice.
I thought that Marshmello put on an amazing show. This is
wasn't
also
good.
to satisfy Tyler Visa. More people go with Visa, by the way.
It wasn't good.
His recommendation on Twitter, so I did read some of them. Anyway, let me tell you why I think that it was, or like why it was a good show in my opinion. Obviously, like it's got the Marshmello bangers. Apart from Wolves, Wolves is still a trash song.
Played it twice.
Played it twice, and that
Really
really detracted from the set. But since it was all like previously planned out, he could work on it for months and months and months, and really like fine tune all of the special details. Like all of his pyrotechnics were like the best of the entire festival, and like there was never a wasted like moment in his set because it was already all pre-planned out.
It was very much pre-planned.
Anyway, I'm like,
As if he clicked play.
he did click play, and he just
Really
controlled.
not
He's a
the
good
exciting
dancer.
thing.
He clicks play and he dances and he talks into the mic. Marshmallow's a talker.
Interesting.
Which, by the way, if he's gonna be such a talker, why doesn't he talk in his interviews ever? Like he always is just doing like the whole like, this is a yes sign, this is a no sign. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why don't you just talk? If you're gonna talk to us on the
Because we already
sides.
hear your voice. And
Yeah, exactly.
Being
no.
a fucking marshmallow, bro.
Just
Being a
do-
sellout.
just-
Anyway,
Yeah.
Nick, I'm gonna pull you into the conversation. Why did you dislike the Marshmallow set?
I thought it was more of a... He doesn't really mix, and I thought it was more of a, you just plug in your USB stick and you hit play, and then you dance. There really wasn't great transitioning between songs, which I like from DJs.
True.
Yeah, that was like my main issue. It didn't really seem to be like him showing off like the ability to create these environments just like freestyling.
True.
Almost.
And that true. It definitely it felt like song drop instead of like an actual sort of like sweeping show, if that makes sense to anyone.
Yes.
And so
Correct. So it wasn't good. is what we're trying to
dude,
say.
no, it was good, and like that's the way that he puts on like really good shows is because like when you take out all of the live bits, you can really like fine tune and make all of the like pre-planned all the production.
But that just...
It was a good show, a good recorded show. It was not a good live show.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But
Like,
it's
if you
still
listen to
good.
if you listen to it play to front to back on like Spotify, let's say,
Yeah.
you'd enjoy it. It would be like a good. In a
yeah,
sense.
but that's why.
But then I'm saying once you see it live, it detracts from the whole set because it's like, dude, you're not doing anything.
It's the same. That's very true. Nick and I were talking about that earlier. How it's like, if you listen to too many Marshmallow sets, you really like, oh, I know you're gonna play that. Like.
So was ours different when we saw at Hangout 2?
Yeah, definitely. Like, and I think the Ultra set, like, he definitely put in enough like pre-planning to really make it like stand out and everything. Like his pyrotechnics were so good, and like
And the
fireworks.
light shows, like, crazy
Yeah, it was
background
also
stuff.
crazy. Cause like some of them had, because like you know how the one had like all those individual like light bars or whatever, LED screens. Like they were always doing like some crazy stuff, and like I just feel like other acts that I saw didn't quite utilize the stage as well as Marshmallow did, and I really like that.
He was the only one to really use the fireworks at all.
Exactly.
He loved those fireworks.
He really
And
did.
I, in turn, love them back. And they really added a lot for me. And I think one of the reasons that they were worked in first off and then worked in so well is because it was like, don't worry, when I press play, this is all going to happen at this, like nothing will stop those
I
timestamps.
get that, but I kind of want, like, when I go see an artist, I want to see the artist like actually perform for me, like
Make
not,
the art.
Yes,
I
I don't
completely
care
understand.
that it's good. You can make a great show. You made a good show,
He brought people out.
but it's like
Oh yeah.
and he brought people. Also,
Can we talk about-
he opened with Wolves.
Yeah, that was tough.
So you're saying he had a great idea of thinking out, but he also just threw in some trash.
Well, that's
And he didn't play a lot of his.
And I'm saying,
true. That's true.
Make him.
He does take his drops from like every drop is like from someone
and
else.
to go back, to say, I'm saying, if it is a beautiful art and has tough hours and great production, what do you think he should have? Pretty much perfect transitions. His transitions should sound amazing.
Some
It
of
was
it.
just turning a dial and then turning one off.
He just, his transitions were
It
What are you talking
felt
about?
very
awful.
choppy.
Literally,
It was choppy.
he had like a few jobs he had to do, and he did them poorly.
Are you still on Marshmallow?
We are selling Marshmallow, but I would also now like to segue because you brought it up.
Where have you been?
I was on my phone.
That's
I'm
right.
saying, go back. I'm saying,
Be on your phone at all you want. You know what I'm saying?
You can do whatever you want.
I
You're here
know
with the
what you're saying.
game. You're here with the game, baby.
There's just a mic and the camera recording everything. we did.
Marshmallow used to be fired.
Chill.
Now,
All right.
I
Does he
mean,
not
just
put out-
fucking
does he not put out
marshmallow.
Max,
bro,
did you
like-
watch it?
Nah, but like,
You-
there's marshmallows and then there's Jet Puff marshmallows.
You should
not
watch
a
it.
Jet Puff marshmallow.
You should watch this. I think you'd really like it. It's
Well,
like
you know what I'm saying?
And like, I might never rewatch it.
It's
All right.
not good.
I was trying to segue, but then I got distracted. Classic. And because Kevin's brought up people, or like how he brought out people.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about bringing people out at sets?
Who is it?
Like anyone.
I think
That's what it matters.
it's
It's
hype.
sick.
I think it's sick if like it's the right step. Like
It matters who
Like
it
when
is.
you
Skrillex
do it right.
brought everybody he knew out.
That's a
at
big difference
Ultra
between
26.
That
like,
was
bringing out
sick.
some rando like
Okay. All right.
like
that's-
Chick who sang the song
It was
Friends.
sick.
Like that's not that cool.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like bringing out
like-
Skrillex, bringing out like other DJs or
Like,
like
I-
other
I
rappers
watched-
and shit. Like that's.
I
wild.
watched YG his Coachella set or whatever, and he
Dude.
brought out Tyga, and I was like,
That's a lit combo.
all right, I guess I'm just hating on Tyga.
Maybe like 20.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, back when I was.
but he's about to give me shit for hating on Tyga right there. I can feel it.
I heard a song by Dogan the other day. It was horrible. I forget what it was. It was bad. It was a new song too. I was like, wow, that's rough. But back in the day when they made that one song, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Rack it up or whatever.
Rack City, is that what it was with both of them?
Rack City.
Rack City Mitch.
Was that
Rack City Mitch.
Yeah, bro.
What's good?
Hey, what's good?
What's good?
Mitchell James Harden, bro.
Follow your boy. Follow your boy Beef.
Yeah. No, I think if you bring on a guest and they're like, there's always a time they're obviously there to push the song. Like they're there, like you just released the song, that type of thing. And they come and they're like, we got this one.
Yeah, it's like
Wolves,
a marketing
yeah,
strategy.
Who do you bring out? Roddy Ricch, right?
Oh, that was sick.
Marshmallow brought up.
I would say that's good.
Yeah, I think.
His
Well,
one set, how many?
No,
Who
it
did he
didn't make
bring
it
out?
right.
He brought all these people out.
No,
there.
last year he brought a lot of people out. I think this year he just brought out Roddy Ricch, but but it was then Khalid's set at Coachella where he brought out like Billie Eilish, Marshmello, Halsey, and Normani, and I want to say somebody else. And I was
Khalid
like,
brought them.
yeah, you
Yeah,
brought them all
that'd
out.
be lit.
Dude.
Because Khalid's like, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't have a lot of content yet, so like bringing
It's
them out. could
2
be-
albums, right?
Yeah, he has a lot.
What does he have?
He has 3 albums.
He's got 2 albums.
Have you
Yeah.
heard
And
of
like,
Lies?
and Love Lies.
Back check.
One song, dude.
It's a
One
fire
song.
Love
song.
Lies
It's brand
is like-
new.
You got Love Lies, bro.
Just came out today.
It did just come out today.
Yeah.
Wow, it really did. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Trying to say
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't
has
have
three. He has
content
3.
today.
Hey,
His American
Look
Teen,
how
Sun
many
City, and
shoes
Free
are
Spirit.
Sun City was basically.
Oh,
that.
I don't want
Yeah.
the same.
lot of the same shoes. You got white shoes over there, and then you got
Dude, why are you hating on our
a
shoes?
middle area. That's
My shoes
all
look exactly
shoes.
like those.
That's like every shoe I've ever owned. It's the same, just generic
Oh, it is.
Nike shoe.
Yeah.
Generic. I got them for
Notice it.
free.
I waste my time.
That's
on that one.
generic, bro.
Wow, sorry about that one.
But they were free for you, bro.
I think it can detract. Like, I kind of fuck with the yikes swearing yikes. Anyway,
Easy.
Don't
Don't
say
say
that.
that.
no, it's definitely no,
Relatable
it's definitely not.
content.
Yeah, relatable content, indeed. But like, I hate to bring them up, but like, did you guys see the Chainsmokers perform at Ultra? Like, they didn't bring anyone out. And they well, shit, they actually brought out Millennium. Never mind, we're gonna scrap this.
But that was
that song was insane.
but
what I'm saying is that like
it wasn't like bringing out someone for a
Yeah,
song.
exactly.
They brought Halsey out the year before.
Yeah,
They couldn't
but
do that again.
well, okay. This is actually. Can I share with you like
That was
some
sick
thoughts
when
that I
they
have
brought
on the
Halsey
Chainsmokers? Is that cool with everyone?
Yeah, dude.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be a jerk. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to say something.
Yeah, what you got?
Say something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you say
So
you want.
I kind of liked how they didn't bring out anyone they didn't bring out Halsey, and they definitely could have. They could have brought out like Emily Warren or like Kelsey Ballerini to sing out like This Feeling or whatever. Like they could have brought out a lot of people, but they're like, no, we want it to just be like us and our music. I really think that they're like getting sort of self-aware of their status in like the EDM scene, like how everyone thinks they're like the Nickelback of EDM, and they're like, fuck that, dude.
Nickelback's sick.
First of all, Nickelback's sick. Put some respect on their name.
Respect.
I can't say
Anyway.
I don't know. They lit, but the only song's the same.
Yeah.
But like they get you lit.
Exactly. And so like, and then I also, so like they're trying to be like, we're not going to have anyone else help us on stage, so it's just going to be us, and if you fuck with the show, then you're going to fuck with us.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And then I also think that like, Drew Taggart is trying to become like the Freddie Mercury of EDM.
That was weird.
That's interesting.
It was weird because you could definitely see it, and he was kind of like a little heavy-handed with it. But I can see where he's like, I see him trying, and it might work out. He needs a little more.
What was he
A few
doing?
more lessons.
What was he
A
doing?
few more or less. He was doing like the like that thing that Freddie Mercury does, and then he also did the like Queen used to when they would like do shows. Freddie Mercury would just go like as like a calm response to the crowd. Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
And Drew was doing that too, and he was pulling a lot of inspiration from.
Yikes! That's a yikes for me. If
He's
I
not
see
the
that
first
happen,
one, though.
if I see that
Harmon
happen,
does it. He has a song, a trance song, where they do the same exact chant.
yeah, but like, it just seems. If it's the beginning of a set,
need to
I
put
think
that
it's
song.
kind of lit. But like any other time, I feel like it's just kind of like. Play, like Journey songs, you know what I'm
I
saying?
will.
I don't know. I feel like that belongs in a sporting event. Not really.
Yeah, like that.
Anyone
That
else should do
that's
it.
like-
It
like
sounds
a-
like a
like before kickoff or like right before like
yeah.
you know a timeout or something. You know like
You're.
They're
fucking
halftime of Champions League.
Ooh.
yeah whatever you want.
Speaking
dude.
of Champions League.
You know,
That's good. Fuck Liverpool.
Barca's
Nah.
about to destroy.
Nah, Liverpool winning. Liverpool winning. You can take that to the grave of the bank. Your choice.
Y'all ain't
The
gonna win
bank?
this season. Like, I can't wait for y'all to not win a single trophy.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna die laughing.
Blind Faith. Guess who won 5-0 today?
He didn't
Make
watch
you
the
into
game.
this. league.
Blind Faith.
They're in
Yeah.
this.
Blind Faith. Anyway,
I watched the highlights.
What
Anyway.
about Alex Paul?
Oh, let's.
Alex
He's
Paul.
the DJ.
Let's divulge.
Alex Paul
That's
is.
That's
He's
bad.
the greatest hype man in the game.
That's not true either.
Greatest hype man in the game. I will never like.
He doesn't do that much.
He does so much. He
He
gets him
throws
up.
down.
He throws down. He does make. He does.
He grabs
make
the
some,
mic.
Does make some beats. Does make some
But who's
beats.
the one that
Says some
pulls
shit.
together the acts?
Oh,
Like Matt and
So the
all
one
of
who
them.
says tell
Who's
your mom
that?
to change music.
Alex. Alex was the one that was like, "Yo,
Is
we
Alex the one
we
that
found
says
this Matt
tell your
guy.
mom
We
to
need to
change
get him over here."
music?
Alex was the one that was like, "Yo, Drew Taggart could make
Drew
me a
Taggart's
lot better.
style.
We need to get him over here." Alex was the one that was like, "Tony, let's go work with you." He was the one that was like, 5 seconds of summer, let's work with you. He's a big collaborator.
But he doesn't do anything.
That's so.
How can
doesn't
you
make
hear
sense.
all that and then say he doesn't do it?
He doesn't. What I'm saying, 5 Cent Summer wasn't like.
Does he make beats?
The drummer isn't
You
the,
will.
the greatest
Fire.
thing ever. Also, to go on to that is during their show, during outro, they do some acoustic bullshit, right? Not the place for that at all. At all.
I agree. Like some
was
of
so
the songs
out
were
of
good
place. It's
because
so
they
out of
kind of
place.
mixed it, but then some of the ones were
They
straight
literally
up
did a straight up acoustic part.
It was
Which
bad.
is like, okay, we get it. Like, it's not that it's a bad song because it's like a radio song, but like, we're at an EDM festival. Like,
Yeah, no,
you need to
time
throw
and
down.
place.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
There's a time and place, and there's like you can do it at any other show.
And if
It's
you
it.
prove
Do it,
that you
send
can
it.
do
It's your show.
strictly
But,
bangers, like ragers,
why
at
take away
EDM
from the
show, that means you're
entire-
decent.
And there's points where they do the music when they're doing the show. As much as I love their show, there's points where they do it where they will cut the whole like drop and have the drums be the drop.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
That was
And then they do the next drop would have the and you're like, wow, this is so much better.
Yeah.
Like this is so much better. This sounds like to have the drums like just to add a layer is great. When you just take it and just have the drums, it's just like wow.
That's not.
There's
It's not a drop.
They're not hitting. They just don't. They can't make that.
Yeah.
That like low.
And you know they're capable of it because they do it all the time.
Yeah.
They just want to incorporate that into their set, and it's like,
I
dude,
get it.
I want the filth. I want to like, I want like cockroaches everywhere, like some ants. You know, I'm
Yeah.
saying like it needs to be filthy.
You know, Max.
Yeah.
Never heard him.
Every single show.
Every single
Max.
one of them, dude. Every drop.
Dude, you're too.
Are you going to Lost Lands this year?
No, it's the
Why?
exact same as last year. There's no difference.
They've Zed's dead.
They've said Zed.
Yeah,
They have
I mean,
Millennium
like,
back
that's
to back.
it, but like,
They have Millennium back to back.
all right,
It's your
Slander
favorite
Millennium. Is that what it was?
No,
it's
Slander
Decision.
Spag Heady.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Which-
God.
oh.
Slander Spaghetti would be really
Max,
fucking
let's
good. Let me look. Let me find it, dude. Oh, fuck, yeah. There were some good back-to-backs I saw that I was like, damn.
That's very true.
Decision back to back.
I think it's Selenium Excision.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah. It was
That's
Excision
filth.
back-to-back Millennium, and I was like, damn, that's a great combination.
Rage
That's
Cry.
like two spectrums.
That's
right
like-
there.
that's like-
Rage Cry.
Such a man who hated Elenium.
Yeah, and then watch Millennium set and realize he actually
Watch
likes the
Millennium
show.
when I was coherent.
That was
That's all I can say about that. I was fucking...
Yeah.
Space
Cut.
It's two.
Cut.
Excision back-to-back Millennium, Excision Detox set, which was also really good.
That's gonna be at Spring Awakening.
Excision Detox set was like Excision like noises and weird like fucking just industrial sounds mixed with
Experimental.
like really kind of like a chill vibe. It was wild. It was pretty good.
It's
I
gonna
could
be on
almost fall
Sunday,
asleep to it
the last
compared to
day.
everything else.
I
there.
can almost fall asleep.
It was soothing.
It was.
I wish I would experience.
Compared to
that.
the other shit, like I was totally sober for that. Like I was soothed. Like I was sitting there and I was like, damn, this is like really filthy, but I'm just like, I'm zoning right now. Like it was good.
Yeah.
Slander back-to-back Spaghetti, that'd be fucking sick.
Is
That's
his
there.
name a play on the word spaghetti?
It's Spaghetti.
So like spaghetti.
Yeah, but like, you know,
Does he
no.
enjoy Italian food? Do you know?
probably not, dude.
Maybe like
Who doesn't
spaghetti
wait?
meatballs?
He probably hates
Dude, spaghetti meatballs are so
Step
fire.
back,
We need
step
to
back.
make
You're
those.
saying you're
No.
assuming somebody doesn't like sauce, noodles,
and
meat.
meatballs.
Yo, his
It's like
name's
the best.
Spaghetti. It's probably because he hates Italian food.
He's trying to. You're trolling.
No.
All right. Next topic.
Blunts and Blondes. That's an artist that's gonna be there. Chill the
Yeah.
fuck out,
I
bro.
know what you were
No,
saying.
you're just
God
I
fine.
know.
damn. Boogie T and what's the difference between Boogie T and Boogie T Rio?
Boogie Trio. Boogie Trio.
Boogie what?
Whoa.
T Rio.
Boogie T
There's
Rio.
a period between
Yeah,
two.
because-
Yeah, I got
yeah,
Boogie
Boogie
T.
T.
It's like
Trio.
a play on the words, like spaghetti and spaghetti.
Oh.
T Rio.
Look,
Anywho,
I
that's his
am-
band.
we're
Don't
talking.
say it
That's
again.
his
Don't.
That's three. That's his band.
Black Tiger Sex Machine's really good.
Yeah, they're fire.
Cookie
Which is
Monster.
wild.
Ooh, Cookie Monster's good. 12th Planet.
I didn't think they were gonna be that
Boogie T.
85.
Dr. P. Downlink.
Downlink.
E-Prom, Excision, 2-hour set, Excision back-to-back Millennium, Excision Detox set, oh my god, Flostradamus,
Ooh.
Ganja White Knight,
Ooh.
Ghastly, Hero Bust,
Yeah.
Kaizo,
Ooh.
Liquid Stranger,
Okay.
Ellis Dream really good, Kaizo again, Liquid, oh I read the same line I just read,
Moms?
Liquid Stranger, LS Dream, Midnight Tyrannosaurus, Nightmare's Fire, Rusco, Set the Skies. Why are they there? Like
They're
They're
there with back-to-back dabbing.
no, it's just Set the
like
Sky.
with
That's all it
Millennium.
is. Yeah, they're like the same fucking person, dude.
That's not true.
Just Millennium's like slightly stepped up, more filthy, but Set the Sky and Millennium are so
Yeah, like-
similar.
Okay, continue.
Slander back-to-back Spaghetti, Space Jesus, which
Spaghetti.
is just everywhere. Subtronic, Sullivan King, Sudden
Sullivan
Death,
King.
Sudden Death good.
You're at Sullivan
Zed's
King,
dead.
front row, riding
What?
the rail.
We got whipped cream. AU5 is gonna be there.
Max, would you ride the rail?
Oh, dude.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Aquila or Akia.
I
or
would.
who's their name?
Akia,
Aquila.
AU5, that'd be good.
Who's that?
Who the fuck? Champagne Drip.
Ooh. Visa was playing
Fancy
some of them.
Monster,
What's good?
G-Rex, Jinx, Jekyll and Hyde.
Bampa
Is Vampire gonna be there? I didn't see that.
at the bottom where the V's are.
V's.
Oh shit! Hold on. It's really small now. I gotta really read hard.
I understand.
Yeah, you know you struggle.
It's easy.
not easy.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy,
It ain't
ladies and
easy
gentlemen.
being
Is that on
retarded.
Instagram?
Cut.
Slump.
Schlump.
Wow, I've never heard of half of these people.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
I feel like what's
Aside-
the times Visa said it in the
Yuki,
past
dude,
20 minutes?
Yuki's good. I like Yuki.
What?
Yuki was there
What's
last
the
year.
times Visa said his word?
Wave
in the
dash.
past like 10
Mm.
Wave Dash
Yes.
was like some
Yeah, we're doing
head
fire.
banging shit.
I
Like
can
I'm
wave dash.
Wave
No,
Dash.
you can't.
I did it once.
No, you can't wait to teach you melee when you move in. It's gonna be like me teaching you Rocket League. Well, not teaching you, but like me showing you Rocket League. I'm gonna try to show you melee.
I'm gonna harness my old powers of melee from when I was a boy.
What happened?
Anyway, first we might need to replace our
Y'all
Wii.
wanna
It's
play
kind
Madden
of fucking up.
2008?
Who knew that leaving it on like 24 hours all the time would fuck it up? Anyway, can I kind of be a little insensitive real quick?
I
You looking at me for this?
don't
I'm looking at you for
feel
it.
Do
permission.
you want me to say yes or no?
It's your
Yes,
cast.
you can, whatever, I don't care.
All right, cool. So
Ain't coming on me.
again, a while ago, we've been planning the podcast for a little bit, so some of these topics are a little out of date.
I still
But
haven't been to it.
if you'll remember, Getter canceled his like visceral tour, right?
I like it.
Mm.
Because like people were booing him and stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the accents. What are you doing? He's like.
And I think that's a little weak. I gotta be honest. Like, if you being a musician and like showing people your music was like your passion and the thing that you love to do most, like, I don't just like kick those people out, but like never. I don't know. Don't let them win, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I get it that like that's shitty and it's annoying when people like behave that way. Like the crowd at Sound Hollow was awful, and I can only assume that it was like bad crowds, especially for what the music was.
They're also throwing stuff too.
Yeah, well then kick them out. Like if you're gonna throw shit at me, like get the fuck out of here.
I think I don't know the whole like I never really went in depth in it, but I feel like it wasn't just like a few people at the shows.
It
feels
seems like the entire show was doing this.
like
that's
the
what-
show like was just kind of like aggressive towards him, and it was repeated like sense like where it's like you get to the point like wow, why am I playing these shows if I'm gonna get like beat down like this every time I play a show?
I hear that.
So it's like he's like fuck this, but it's a part of it because his tour it was literally like was it the visceral tour? I don't know what
Visceral tour.
But fans are kind of expecting one thing.
Yeah, but
And
it's
then if they haven't,
yeah
like,
no they came in
listened
the
to it
expectations,
really-
but the tour is called what it is, and if you can't I'm saying you don't appreciate that music, that's also like an issue. It's like you're going there and he literally is called the tour visceral
The
tour.
album name.
Yeah.
Like how do you miss that? Where in your head you're like
I hear you.
So
I
like part of the song's going. He has
I
more,
hear you. Come on.
I hear
If you're gonna KO, switch with that. We can't have you KO.
Isn't that a KO?
No, Max is cool. Don't worry.
just the KO'd
Just have someone KO.
KO'd beans just sitting over here.
Like I said, vote beads out.
Look, it's just like there's nothing that's holding my interest in this conversation right now.
Getter?
Alright, well, no.
Ooh, Getter's
that's fine.
filthy.
We've been talking about this for 5
super
minutes.
filthy.
My God. Man.
Yeah,
So Beans, I
did
feel like when you
okay,
pay-
well let's clue you in. Did
Nice.
you know that he went on tour
Why is his
recently?
No.
His eyes are literally closed.
No, he's so he went on
That's
tour
most of
recently,
his tired.
and he put on so he yikes. He
you
released an
awake?
album recently that was called Visceral, and it was. I'm trying to explain.
Are you absorbing?
Alright, next topic. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Getter went on tour, visceral or whatever.
Yes.
That's it. That's all
Yes.
he needs.
And it was not what like the paying customer wanted to hear. And so
What
like,
was it?
It was like a lot of like more experimental stuff and not like a lot of like his
It's like
bangers.
a Kid Cudi switch.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
It
rough.
was basically
That was
his
almost
speeding
the
bullet to heaven.
worst feeling of my life. When Kid Cudi started
Same album.
tweaking, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, my
Which
God.
I've never heard that, and I kind of want to listen to Speeding Bullet to Heaven because I feel
I
like
What is that? The newer Kid Cudi album?
No,
No.
it's the first one after.
yeah.
Is that the one where Satellite is on or whatever?
Yeah, there's a few good songs. Okay.
Exactly.
There's a few
And I've
good
never
songs.
But
heard
it's
it.
not
So
like his old like
shit, I put my phone
Man
on
on the
airplane
Moon
mode.
1 and 2, where every single song is
You got some
completely
tracks,
insane.
maybe?
No.
Also,
Let's talk about chicks.
No.
I thought you said goodnight.
Anyway, stop.
No.
This is all getting cut.
Cut.
Go. Keep going.
Nick's telling me to go. We're gonna go away from that topic.
End game.
Yeah.
No.
No, they haven't
That
seen
one?
it yet.
Or that.
No one. Yeah, no.
It's called.
I don't ever
Speak
sneak up on
Lord's
people.
Pet
There was
peeves.
like waves or something.
Pet peeves at a music, not a music festival, but like in a crowd.
Oh, many.
What are some of yours?
Dude, by the way, at the silent show, I had plenty of space behind me.
Yeah.
He literally I was
Started butt
bounced-
fucking you?
No, I kept getting
I had a guy like genuinely. I
No,
was just like,
I
bruh.
kept getting bumped in the back, but I was just
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
like in my own place, like doing this. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't even bouncing. I was just like doing
There's
this.
one or two
Right?
good songs.
And you're just like
in
bopping in the back.
that.
I kept feeling I turned around, I didn't see him. And one time, I was just like, I did one hop, and then he goes, I go,
They start getting
he goes, dude, you're getting kind of close to me.
Not good.
We literally had like a whole human's worth of
From
space
here
between us.
down.
I was like, are you?
I don't think you evaluate space the same way that other people do. Just between you and me.
The
You were saying that we had
frontier.
like hella space around us, and I was like, I don't.
Compared to when we were getting shoulder fucked, we had tons of space. I was saying we had gained space, and you were like, I'm like, dude, we have gained space,
It's okay.
and you were like, steps over here. I'm like,
I think we're dwelling too much on one pet peeve.
So,
Like, let's
so
move
people
on.
that don't have the same concept of space as you.
Huh? No. My pet peeve is super basic. When people don't face the stage. If you're gonna be there, look at the fucking stage.
Like ACL.
What if
Yes.
you're short?
You were the
and
coolest
you're not
person
supposed
there.
to tell people, and you're just trying to
Get
tell
around
your
them.
friends.
Get around them.
Not
I get
always
that.
possible
Okay,
if you're a
I
small
get that. I
person.
get that. Okay, but if you're tall enough to like see the fucking stage, if you're there to like see the stage, look at the fucking stage. What? Like, there's no show behind you. There's no show to the side of you. What you're here to see is what's in front of you.
There's mosh pit.
Mosh pit is differently, but like that, they were not moshing. They were just like,
What if chick behind you, shirts off?
there's exceptions
Are
to
you
every
looking
rule.
at
And even so, and even then, I'm not trying to just be like, nice man, like, you know,
I'm saying like that's a
talk to me, you know, like I'm trying to, like if I'm at a show, I'm here to like see what you got to show me.
understandable.
Thank you. One of my pet peeves, because and then it's like, I know you're not actually like here for the right reasons. If
You're not here for the show. You're here for the
yeah,
crowd.
you're here for the crowd, and
you-
I'd much
That makes the worst crowd.
exactly because you can have a crowd anywhere, but like no, I actually like you.
If
can,
you're here for the show, the crowd is good. If you're here for the crowd, the show is bad.
oh my God, Max Ibsen. Yes. Anyway,
You like that? That's my sick noise.
I bet it picked. I hope it picked it up.
Oh,
I
it's
bet it
nice.
picked it up. What are your pet peeves?
In general,
We don't have enough time.
I got
for
one.
that.
I got one. when you got your spot with your crew, and someone or like two people come, or
That's sick
maybe three,
themselves.
and they try to like get up closer to the front, and then they end up getting stuck in between you and all your friends,
and
then they
just
just
stand
don't
there.
move.
I just move them.
You're like,
I'm
bro.
like, hey, I'm
That's
sorry.
what Nora and Chase Smokers
like,
look
bro,
literally.
that dude on the other
pulls
side
her.
is my crew.
I
Like,
try
we're
to tell
surrounded.
I try to tell you not to come this way because there's I know like 15 people that way.
Yeah, so
and you're not getting through.
if you could just move, I'd
And
really
then they get
appreciate
mad
it.
at you for them intruding on your crew. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
it's always a bro.
Also,
too.
that probably would be the fucking like chatting.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck
You
up.
know when people are just like you just can hear the conversation.
Shut the fuck up.
It's like shut the fuck up.
Why are you
That's
talking
why I
over
hate
him?
Millennium. There was
Glovers.
a chick in front of me.
Oh
being
my
so
God.
fucking
Fair.
stupid, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
I don't. But at the same time, you could easily just move 3 feet any other direction.
I'm gonna give
Me
you a
or
second pet
Michael?
peeve.
You.
This is definitely
Listen. Millennium was ruined for me by a chick who was trying
Yes,
to one
I'm
sing.
saying-
I moved four people away.
can't hate on people that are trying to sing.
It
Mike
wasn't
was
singing. It was
screaming
just
the
her.
lyrics to Millennium.
She was like, she was like, this is Lost Lands. You gotta like whatever the fuck she was saying. She was like, it's not hard enough for Lost Lands. And I was like, oh my god. That's all I could think about. That's all I remember from Millennium is that chick being fucking stupid, dude.
I can understand that ruining your experience.
It was horrible.
I'm sorry about that, man.
It's just not easy.
I was like zerning the whole time, and then chick comes up and she's like, you're not going hard enough, yeah.
I
And
hear
then
you,
she's
Beans.
like, and then immediately after that, she's singing every word to the song. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I hear you.
Leave.
Come on.
I was
No,
ready to,
Beans.
man. She was a dude.
Shout
I
out,
was
come
throwing
on.
hands.
If you're watching, what's
My
up?
guy.
What's
Miss
good?
you.
Who?
Thanks for that
Come
5-star
on.
rating.
He was our Uber driver in
Oh,
Austin.
mom.
Come on, my
He
dude.
got pissed. This is when I learned that I could really, help people by just being understanding.
I just tripping balls.
What's
Chill.
What do you mean by
Office.
understanding?
Like he was pissed. He was pissed.
Cut.
He was pissed, and I just kept on saying, "I hear you, come on," and then supposedly giving him a fake laugh.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
Wait, what?
It was
I
like,
hear you, come on.
I believe
it
you.
was like, I hear you, Kamal.
I can see that shit.
Didn't he got pissed?
No, he was like,
He wasn't. No. He wasn't pissing off.
But he doesn't know
he
Michael.
was pissed at chick who called him about the hat.
Yeah, she lost her hat in
this
the
chick
Uber.
left her hat in the Uber, and she called Kamal, and Kamal
Was like harassing
I'm
him.
doing my
on the
job.
phone.
And I
You're
was
with
like,
whom,
yeah. Okay. Let me tell the story. So we were trying to find the Uber, right? And we tried to get one. What was her name? Jennifer.
Jennifer, and she was like, I can't get to you. And I was
Yeah. And we were like, all right, bet. And, but
There's
then
also-
so Kamal
there's
comes
a lot of
up,
people.
and we started to get into his car, and then he's like, yo, the thing's not connecting. Like I'm not gonna get paid for this ride, so I gotta ask you guys to get out. And we were like, oh shit, all right. And then, so they all started getting out, and I was like,
Mike
sat in
kept
there.
pushing.
I didn't even sit in there. I was like, damn, Kamal, really wanted you to give me a ride home, man. And he was like, hey, I really wanted you to give you a ride home. And I was like, nice.
No, but then you were pushing for the Venmo.
But he
like,
didn't.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm trying to get the fuck home, bro. And so then I was like, can I venue? And but then it was like, boom, it started working. Slide. And I was like, yo, slide. So we get in, we start going, and I was like, yeah, what's good? Your boy, Mikey Henk. And then he gets a call from this girl, and she's like, hey, did I leave a hat in your Uber?
It was next to me.
And it was right next to him, and we were like, yeah, we're trying to help him out. And he was like, yes, it's here. I'll leave it at the Uber drop spot or
Like the
whatever.
central hub, basically.
Yeah, where you
for Uber
put
in
lost
Austin.
items, and you'll be able to get it there. And then she was like, oh, well, I got a plane to catch at 8 a.m., so can you come drive it to me? And he was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it where it is, where I'll tell you to get it. Like, what's
You
protocol?
left the hat.
Yeah, you left the hat. Like, you gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was calling him and being like, well, no, you should come bring it to me, and kind of being a little bit of a bitch.
It's just a hat.
Yeah,
And she
exactly.
kept it was like a hat she had bought at ACL, which was like $15. You can
Yeah.
buy it online.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But she kept calling him after
Yeah.
he would hang up on her.
And then he was just like, fuck this, I'm done with this. And he's like, man, this bitch. And I was just like, hey, man, I hear you, come on, that's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And then he makes some joke, and I was trying to laugh with him, because I was like, I feel you being pissed right now, and so I'm gonna do what I can to help the situation.
My
and
Uber ratings at stake
by-
here.
by offering
got
you
that
some
5
understanding
star
to what you're
rating,
going
bro.
through, and being like,
It's
yeah,
impossible.
what validating your
Michael.
pissed offness,
He
yes,
did give me
this
5
does suck.
stars.
And then also trying to just laugh with you and create some positivity. And so anytime he would make me laugh, I'd give him a more hearty laugh than
Should
maybe
get
5
Uh-huh.
stars.
A little
We
bit more
did.
volume.
We did, and we were his lucky customer. He was like, "Oh, you guys are going back to my house, back on the way to my house, so I'm done for the night. Whenever I get you, that means I'm done, And so we were like, "Oh, nice. We're also going back to the crib."
Were we going to Brooks or were we going to the
Your
Airbnb?
mom.
I don't know. I miss that Airbnb. It was
That
nice.
was a nice
Where?
Airbnb in
That was
Marcy.
the first night.
In
so it was
Austin.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
That was the nicest Airbnb.
No, wait.
No, it
Airbnb
was.
then
How the fuck
do
do you do that?
Oh yeah, we did meet We did go meet up
The
with Brooke,
internet?
and
What do you
I
mean?
mean,
How did we do it?
It's just random. It's
Yeah, he
Trust
lived
me.
downstairs.
anytime you want to find a good Airbnb,
No,
ask Niall. I don't
He
know
found
how
that-
he does it.
it was the cheapest Airbnb though.
He has a nose for picking
Found the
out-
beach house.
Found the beach house. Even the condo in year 1 was pretty fire.
He also found the condo year 3.
But
How's the condo year 3?
Pretty good. Right by the trash room.
which one was that? Oh, dude. Why'd you click
Nah.
down, dude?
Should sending it not work? I think you have a lot of marketable talents in.
Event planning.
something.
Some stuff.
I'm so open. Nice.
You
All
get
good
it.
things, all good things.
Which, by the way, EDC, I cannot wait to be like a passenger and just be like, Niall, find us. Like, I'll just bend right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, not have to like worry about it. Can't wait.
Tomorrowland 2021.
No.
Maybe 20.
Wait, is EDC 2020 or 2021?
2020.
Yeah.
Start sleeping up.
Tomorrowland 2021.
Bro, I can't afford
You're
that.
there.
You're there.
What's our job?
Means like, I can't afford that. What do you mean? Nora's have a full-time job too.
Hell yeah.
I can't afford that.
It's okay, Max. I don't think
Max
I
has
can
tools to
afford
buy.
Max buys a house, says he can't afford anything.
that. Max,
Bought a house.
when do you move in?
May 22nd.
That's so
And
stupid. That's like in a month.
Will you need assistance?
will you need assistance?
Peace house. I'll get Logan's dad
God
because he's
damn it.
more reliable.
That's what's gonna happen. It fucking sucks.
You got a fucking
I
giant
I'm
ass
not
trailer.
dragged into
I'm
it.
10 an hour.
No, just don't show up. Just have your
Never
dad
really.
help.
Means I'm not helping you move.
Damn. Where your dad is.
I know. That's my.
One of my best friend's dads is helping me move before he is.
It's easy.
Moving sucks.
Wild.
How do you
You
guys
see
feel
my
about
finish-
this Jeff Goldblum pillow? Logan brought it in, and I think it's the creepiest fucking thing in the
It's
world.
so weird.
That's great.
What?
Shout out to my coworker Sean.
That's the
getting
juicy
cut.
content.
That's the
That's
juicy
like
content. That's the
content.
juiciest of content right now.
If you know, you know.
That's what the people want to hear, but no.
It's getting cut.
Yeah, it's getting cut.
Has this been playing, like, recording the whole time?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're on like, if you want me to check the time,
What do we got?
42.
42.
Wow.
You guys want to go longer?
Yeah.
What's the next topic?
Yeah, let's.
That's the juice.
No, that's the tea. And that's the tea.
Did you say that's the chips?
That's the tea. What juice are you
I
talking
think
about?
that's a little bit more sound than that's the tea.
You have to keep that. You have to.
You know?
That's, it's just not easy.
What?
It ain't easy
No!
being retarded, bro.
Oh my god.
Cut.
6, 5.
Why are you guys
okay.
cutting out retarded? Like, you offended by
Six.
it? Are any of you actually retarded?
7.
Alright. Max, what
Can we please vote him out? Can we please
7.5
vote
for sure.
him out? If he gets a 10, can we just vote him out?
Alright, what else do you want me to offend? I can offend any one of you.
No.
You're not offending us.
I can offend any one of you.
The camera's there.
I told myself talking to the mic too, because I'm like, these.
I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
that's hot.
I'm like,
You can see them again.
yeah, and these are fireside chats or whatever, you know. That's a deep
Wait, what?
reference for you. Either way.
So what?
Max, what do you want to talk about?
Cars. Damn, cars.
Cars.
Street racing.
Screw racing.
Well,
Racing.
when do we get to see it again?
Anime.
Tig.
Two
Oh my
old
goodness.
days.
Someone on Twitter said,
Mike likes Tickle Days.
chill, top 10 anime titties.
Mike.
Who said it?
If I'm not mistaken, it was my younger self, Stephen Hankhouse.
Okay.
And,
Oh, not you.
The better Michael.
you
The
know,
better Michael. You guys.
That's just what they say. That's
yeah,
what they say.
That's what we've
I
heard.
have my thoughts about that. But, top 10 anime titties. I think Nami and Robin. This is in like no particular order. The whole
I don't
cast
know.
of High School DxD.
How's that? So
How
is that
many
one
is that?
slide, or is that like?
Is that only 8?
Except for Kahana. She doesn't like it. Chill. Listen, chill. And then like you gotta throw in Hinata, obviously.
Hey, what about
You
the chick
know?
from Dragon Ball Super, the new movie? What's her name?
I didn't see
Alien?
that
They
one.
were throwing her ass around.
Alright, this is getting a little too Not suitable for work.
This is the worst topic.
This is the York. Okay, what are your thoughts?
You know what I'm talking about.
I didn't see that movie.
I want to vote.
Max, he didn't go to
Yeah,
it.
so you saw
Yes,
it.
I know, Max. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What was her name?
I don't remember, but
Hey,
they
you know what I'm talking about?
just kept putting some angles up to go
Hey,
down.
leave it in the comments.
Yeah, smash that like button.
I think it's time to log off here.
No. We're not
No.
anywhere close to done.
We're here.
The show just started.
No one's listening to us for an hour.
Niall is.
Niall is.
Hey, Niall.
Back at it with the hey Niall, how you doing?
No one else would. Be
Someone's
stop
getting
it.
like.
No.
I think everyone gets 10, maybe.
If Niall's listening, that means Grant's listening. if Grant
Oh,
and
what
Niall
up,
listen-
Boots?
What up, Boots? What up, Pavel?
Pavel.
Good to see you, Pavel.
What up,
Sorry.
California?
What up, California?
Tucker might see this.
What up,
Rachel in the future. Can't wait to see you out there.
What up, all that poop in the streets of California? How you
Damn.
doing?
And
Defecate.
then like
Honestly,
if they
true.
if
You've
y'all
been there.
I know it's there.
I've seen it.
sliding in July. Max, what are you excited for in life? It's a very open-ended question.
A lot.
Can you pick out one thing in specific?
Dying.
Jesus.
I was just saying that.
It's inevitable, so you got some time. Well,
Or D.
yeah, dude.
Fulfilling my useful life cycle.
I've seen Max with zero brain activity.
You've seen him before.
Here's brain.
Where was that?
You were there.
Clearly I wasn't. That was
Doing a lot of
When
laughing.
was
guys.
that?
It was like
Hang
half.
out 3.
But
Oh, dude. Yeah. Wow. I was
okay,
blind, dude. Oh my god.
most of us,
shit.
90% came count for 10% of the room. I think that math works out. 90% of us have been to Hangout Music Festival, and when I talk with my guy Niall, may I mention him? Hi Niall.
May he rest.
He was talking about how he misses the Hangout vibes, and
Facts, so.
and the Hangout vibes are like they're definitely a thing, but I want to know what everyone like. If you could give a word to what the Hangout vibe is, what would it be?
Not my root.
No. Whoops.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I guess that's.
But it's kind of factual, so
I guess that's a
No.
combative
You
statement.
got
if
the,
I've
you got
ever
the
heard
beach
it.
it's
vibes.
100%.
It's got the beach
There's no
vibes.
popcorn in there.
The sand.
It's got the sand vibes.
Fuck sand.
Can I? Is
Once
there
you get
popcorn?
used to the sand, though,
Oh my
Can I
god.
make it?
It's got for me at least like
It's not mine.
That's fine. I'll make
he's
it.
gonna burn it.
Slide me it. Is there only one?
Beans, you have to walk towards him
There's
anyways.
2.
One of them
Beans,
is
you have to get up
well,
and-
I gotta look at it to see what I can
There's,
You've never seen.
Yeah, but do I put it for 245 or 250?
This one I think
Until it stops popping.
I'm not gonna stand there. Jesus.
Max is making
You're
popcorn.
so dumb.
He's burning it. He's gonna burn it.
He's not bad.
He is burning
Easy. I can fix a car. I can make fucking popcorn.
Where's the
Open away
line?
from face, obviously.
Where's the
But I
line?
thought you broke your own car.
Well, that's from too much sauce.
And cut.
Back in spring break.
You know, but look at him.
Wow, I totally forget what we were talking about.
Vibes.
That vibes. Okay, one thing that it does for me because I like my family would always go on like spring break and go to the beach a lot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Back in the day, because like didn't go this year and I don't know. It does have that sort of like sandbox sort of mentality to it. Not like sandbox, but like when you're on the beach, it's just sort of like you can really, I don't know, make the environment your own. I guess it's a little more customizable.
Well, when we had the beach house, it was nice to go to the fest, then come back to the nice ass place.
With the pool?
And then jump in the pool because that's why you don't need to shower.
And then the chlorine just cleans you.
Mike,
It's weird. Okay,
you
I
walked
get-
out of the pool and you had so much grease on you that the chlorine beat it off of you. There was no chlorine.
Also,
There was no cleaning
Mike,
involved.
Mike.
in that
Also, I get your
situation.
idea. I get your idea. But also the fact that we had a place that had 2 showers.
That were being constantly used by like the 16 people.
You could easily walked in at night and showered at any time.
We didn't want to do that. I wanted to just like jump in the pool as soon as I got home.
I get you.
No, you gotta get up, dude.
But you could easily shower too. So it's more just like you didn't want to shower. And,
No, fuck showering.
yeah, you
I
don't
said
want
it.
Don't say that shit, bro.
Also,
At you showering.
Quack quack. You heard it.
Let's take a brief pause here. Max is going to make himself some popcorn. Hopefully not
He's
himself.
gonna burn the apartment
Hopefully
down.
all of us.
I brought it, so technically, yes.
Ooh, speaking of Max, and I just noticed TJ chilling in the corner.
Can you
Simple
check
way.
that he's not burning the place down?
No, dude,
He's good.
Have
He's just gonna burn the
I told you that he has a full-time job? I feel like that would really establish a lot of his
I feel like it
credentials.
takes a lot of his brain power.
Oh wait, I've heard that they make popcorn in his shop sometimes, so he might know how to do it.
And cookies that he never lets us try.
He's pressing a lot of buttons, y'all.
I've
Anyway.
never heard so many buttons pressed.
Ed.
He's not that dumb.
I got it.
Someone please check this man's.
It's too a while for
What's the second totem gonna be at Bonnaroo?
What totem?
Is it gonna be made?
Bonnaroo 2.
Okay.
It's made in May.
Okay. We gotta plan that out.
It's already been done.
No, Bonnaroo.
Oh, yes.
Look for those coming later.
It's funny because we have it semi-planned out, but we also have so many things left to do.
We just gotta make sure everyone knows.
We got the structure.
We got the structure.
The outline.
That was the more important part. Everything else can kind of fall.
It is
hopefully, yeah.
fall into
And then,
place.
if anything,
But it does need to
and-
fall
and-
into
by the way,
Basically plans itself.
and also, if anything, I'm planning for myself, and I'm gonna know I'm golden on my end. It's not selfish.
Kidding,
I'm gonna give everyone the chance,
I'm kidding.
but in the end, fuck everyone.
First festival. Oh.
Your
ACL.
second festival.
Nah, it doesn't
First.
count. ACL does not count.
I don't count ACL.
Can you
It
imagine
doesn't
going
count.
to ACL as your first festival?
She did.
Someone's done
That's
it.
literally what I did.
That's what she did.
That's literally what I did.
Grant went to Alton.
Yeah, but outside lands didn't suck like ACL sucked.
What
The
are you
weather was
eating?
nice.
What are you eating?
Ass.
Wow.
Fast.
Hey, Niall.
What's up, Niall? You're still there.
You on the BART?
Hi, Grant.
I hear you.
Are we at home?
Yeah.
Get back to us on that one.
Text us.
Actually, it's kind of a test. Everything if you got this far,
Just put it
like,
in the comments.
you should be able to
Leave it in the comments below. Be sure
Yeah.
to like, comment, and subscribe.
You should be able to
It's
answer
your boy
that
Mikey Henk. Okay, actually, that kind of transitions into the,
Please go check.
unfortunately, the closing bit of this podcast. But I think that we've had
I agree.
a fun time here. It's the first one, so you know, if you have any, like,
I'm so worried about
By the way, shout out to everyone that made it this far.
true,
Niall.
big appreciation.
The only way from here is up.
Or could you imagine
a little
that?
down. A little down.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
We're gonna
Yeah,
take a little dip.
that's true. Well, that's true.
Honestly, we lose Niall beef, we're screwed. Honestly.
Well, here's what I think. I think that so again, this podcast was really just to like satisfy the need of satisfy the want of, for my friends to just like have more to interact with me, have more content.
Don't
April
put it
goals.
back again.
April goal. Anna was on the April goals. Had to get that little podcast emoji.
It's
Check it
April.
off.
It
I
is-
linked.
it is April
let's check
26th.
let's check my goals.
April's ending here.
Let's check my goals. April's about to end. Oh my god. Gotta take it off airplane mode. More on that later.
So how about that?
That's a
Episode on
bad
chicks.
look. That's a really bad look.
Alright. April goals. Do adult stuff. I did get car insurance. Do more at the gym.
Hey, how much is your car insurance, bro?
It was like 200 or something.
Wait, can I have the
It's
bag?
hot as fuck.
Can I have
What?
some?
I cooked it. I get the
I
bag.
bought this. Give it to me.
You just wait
Whoa.
a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we keep it on airplane mode.
Why?
Why? What happened?
Fill us in.
Couple texts.
Seriously though, like, well, she said goodnight.
Mike, how much is your car insurance?
At 10. It's
Cut,
like,
cut.
At 10:10. Go on.
no.
How much is your car insurance?
I forget.
I pay
a
$80
private
for
question.
4 cars.
Pass that
That's
bag
bullshit.
over.
That's crazy. That's
What?
so crazy. You have 4
Total?
cars.
No
Yeah,
check.
$80 for 4 cars, one every
So
month.
crazy. You have 4 cars.
How do you have 4?
How the
I
fuck
pay
do you have
$80
4
a month
cars?
for 4 cars.
You wonder why you don't have that much money because you have fucking 4 cars, dude.
I have
You
5.
can only drive one at a
$80 a
time.
month. $80 a month for 4
Yeah,
cars.
wait.
How?
I'll take one off your hands for like $280.
You can have a Lancer for $1,000.
No, I want the Civic for $2,800.
The Civic is sold. I made $3,500.
Nathan bought it.
I would have made more, but I sold it to Nathan.
Max, come on.
So it's in my hand.
Fuck you, Nathan.
And he is hella impatient. Oh my god.
Impatient people, am I right? They're the worst.
I was like, Nathan, I can
Mike?
help you sometime.
I'm working on it.
He's
Okay.
like, I'm doing it
Doing it.
tonight.
That's
I'm
it.
like, dude, I can't.
He called out himself. It was kind of wild.
What?
I'm working on it. I'm
Impatient
just,
people are worse, and he goes,
I'm just-
wait.
I'm getting.
Yo, dude, this
He's
is like
working on it. Peyton, if you're watching,
Jesus
mark in the
Christ!
contacts.
Nick,
Jesus Christ!
this is Michael's brain.
We can cut, maybe.
Hey,
Maybe.
pretend this is Michael's brain, because it kind of looks
All
like
right.
your brain. This is
Back on
Michael's
topic.
brain
I'm
normally.
so sorry.
This is
Let's end
Michael's
it.
brain
Yeah.
on weed.
End it.
Whoa, chill.
Oh,
Chill.
dude.
Chill. Alright. So,
Cut.
I don't know how many more we're gonna make of these. It's really sort of like order. Like I'm only gonna have as much.
Once a week crew bang.
No, I'm only gonna have like as much inventory as the populace needs. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you order one up,
Hey, come
I'll
on.
make one for you, maybe.
I made
But it might
that.
take-
Slash, we need to get
I
one
bought
of
it.
these because this is the tree season. You just live here.
Wow,
not true at
that's so
all.
true.
Slide again, Nick.
Slide again, Nick.
Hey, come on, let me have some of that popcorn.
Weekend
Kim.
thing.
I got up and made the popcorn. It's not letting me even have a handful.
Was she your mother? Or
See what I have to
something?
deal with?
Yes.
See what I have to deal with.
Ed, you had popcorn yesterday. You're fine.
We're having had popcorn in literally probably like 2 years.
Anyway,
2 years.
um,
That's bullshit.
I
so
don't go to movies and I don't eat popcorn.
You definitely
go
did
see
it
Avengers
last
Endgame.
time.
It was super
Last
sick.
one.
Dragon Ball movie.
I don't know exactly.
It was amazing.
Dragon Ball movie was the last time I had popcorn. When did that come out?
This year. Last month.
Maybe actually, like early March. Anyway,
We got free popcorn.
Happy Friday.
So quick.
When was
happy
January?
March.
Was it really March?
take it
Well,
easy, I
not
guess. Is what I'm
2 years,
saying.
but 2
Thanks
months.
for tuning in. I
No,
hope,
it wasn't March.
I hope it wasn't like the worst
No
thing you've ever
fucking
done. You know what I'm
way.
saying? Like, I understand it might have
Mike.
been bad. What?
God, chat.
I'm trying to
When
buy.
did the Broly movie come out?
I don't know.
I know you know.
I don't know.
You really gonna get got on live? The first podcast?
Tough.
You're not wrong.
Mike, I want you to briefly talk about NBA playoffs.
NBA playoffs. Fuck the Warriors. I think they're gonna choke. I think that it's basically
January, Ed.
Okay, so
Day one Lakers fan right here.
Nah, dude. Dude. Okay. NBA playoffs. I think it's an anime tournament arc. I think that like the main character of this anime, LeBron James, is like sitting out. He's like Goku, and he's like hurt or whatever.
No.
And so we've got a
Goku
new.
doesn't get hurt.
Anyway. Yeah. What about when he was sick? When the androids came, and they couldn't fight? Like, there's so many times that Goku's just like incapable of fighting. That's how Dragon Ball Z works. Introduce a baddie. Goku can't fight.
What about
He
he's
goes
dead?
through everyone else. Goku
When
comes
he's
back,
dead,
fights
he-
baddie.
Go tell his board.
Give me that pop.
Anyway.
Ed, you had so much of the
I
popcorn.
had one.
Ed, there's a second bag you could bake.
Go make the bag. I made this bag.
Cut it.
I'm really trying to end this.
Cut it. Cut
Someone probably thought we ended it like 10 minutes ago.
They're already logged off.
Little do
Nobody's
you
watching.
know. Bonus.
2-hour podcast.
Is that I think the Warriors are gonna lose. I think that they all sort of rely on Kevin Durant this year. Like that's why you see like Steph Curry not shooting all that well. You see a lot of the like inner turmoil, and I think that Kevin Durant is just gonna like be a bitch and not close it out for them. I think they're super vulnerable, as we're seeing with the Clippers game. Which, by the way, the Clippers win.
Give me some of that.
Did they play today?
Yeah.
I have no
You
idea.
gotta make another one.
I'm not
Like
gonna give
one
you the
game.
other one if you don't give me.
I hope they lose. I think the main character of this arc is Giannis. I think that he's going to be like the shining star of it all. Okay. Ending officially. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I have a bracelet that says thank you. I appreciate shit. I appreciate y'all fucking with the brand and encouraging me to do something new, which is cool because it's like, it's always fun to start sucking at something and, you know, like have a good time with your friends. That's basically it.
Love you, bye.
Keep that blue light on.
Peace and goodness. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm saying, bro? And Nick, you want to, like, close it out? Like, exit it?
We're all very
Love you,
hot.
bye.
Love you.